One of my business partners who I spend the most time with became one of my really good friends. He wasn't in the beginning, and he became one of my good friends because he challenges me on truth. He recognizes a lot of my flaws because he sees me more than most people. And he starts sentences and feedback with, feel free to jump in if this is incorrect. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And it drives me batty. It drives me nuts because I'm like, don't say that. Have the confidence to like come forth. But in reality, he has the confidence in his statement. What he's doing is he's creating a space as a leader that he is for somebody that doesn't want to feel, maybe they don't have that feeling of psychological safety to step up in a business environment that we're in, because he's the leader in the organization saying, hey, I have permission to question this level of authority if it's incorrect. And he says, hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, feel free to correct me if there's a better way. And then he goes and gives his thought and opinion on something. And it's creating an environment of psychological safety. Correct. Is what he's doing.
Very smart.
Where for me, I used to feel like, oh, come on, man, don't do that, Kane. Like, you're right. Why are you doing that? You're playing down. And then the longer I started to sit on it, the more I realized he's created an environment of psychological safety because I come from a place of pressure. So he becomes the yin and yang of our world and balances my demeanor because someone has to.
Yes.
And that's a very, very thoughtful and aware individual at the leadership level, is understanding that he has to change the pH of the water so that we all could operate at our best selves.
It's a very cool thing that he's doing. And it's good to read. Like, even still, there's certain people where if you just start attacking, you're immediately going to hit defense or hit aggression or hit something that's going to control some control system that comes up. But I like that he's like, all right, correct me if I'm wrong here. Which just gives you that room to go like, I want you to discover it. I don't want to tell you what it is, but I want you to challenge and discover, because then you figure it out instead of me just tell you the answer. And that's good leadership. That's cool of him to do that.
Yeah, it's been fun to be in an environment where the partners and the people in the company are all trying to help everyone else in the company grow as leaders.
Yes.
Because the law of the lid is very real. The law of the lid is real. Like, if you put people in an environment that, just like you talked about, the chickens and eagles, you will suppress their development. And you need to have other people that say, hey, it's okay to have this feeling. It's not okay to stay here, though.
There's a method to the healing here. There's something you're meant to do that from learning from this. You're not supposed to be identified as the thing that fucked up. You're supposed to learn from it and then be the guy who teaches how to not fuck that up.